with 9 tray of diamonds.
Option.
Call.
And checks his option. 5 players will see the flop.
5.
Ace, 4, 6, couple of spades. Phillips flops a set. Moyet and Sundin a pair of aces.
Well, Sundin and Moyet are in big trouble here. Phillips has the set, has them in just absolute bad shape. He's got a 90% chance to win this pot.
Ovechkin and Roenick check to Sundin now. Top pair nowhere good enough, but he bets 1,000.
Well, if you're going to play ace-9 and flop an ace, you figure it's got to be worth something.
Moyet, also with a pair of aces, calls. Dennis now with 3 sixes.
Well, with a draw-heavy board like this, you'd expect Dennis Phillips to raise right here on the flop.
Just a flat call from Dennis.
Wow, sneaky, sneaky. He's slow playing the big set.
Alex Ovechkin and Jeremy Roenick fold, so 3 will see the turn. Dennis in command. Turn card is a 5, a 3rd spade on board. Phillips still good with a set.
Well, this is big trouble for Sundin now. He's got the ace-high flush draw. He's got to think his hand is good. If not, he's got the spade draw.
He does bet 3,000. Moyet drawing dead. And rightly lays it down.
Good fold there by Moyet.
Wow.
Now, Phillips is a little bit worried with his set. He could lose to a straight. He can lose to a flush.
It'd be embarrassing to be the first person out on this thing.
Well, Sundin thinks he's got him now. Little does he know.
I'm all in.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Dennis pushes all in. What now, Mats?
Wow.
He wasn't expecting that, I don't think.
I wish I knew what I was supposed to do here.
Call!
Show me. I'll tell you what to do.
Matt, you got to call. Pot odds. You're getting the right price. You got to gamble. Let's do this.
Top pair in the flush draw. And he makes the call. Dennis Phillips at risk, but he's ahead right now.
3 sixes.
3 sixes. Oh, he flopped the set. Wow.
This is Sundin's opportunity to knock out the favorite Dennis Phillips here with a spade on the river.
8. 8 cards will help you. The rest of them are all mine.
If Dennis can dodge those trouble cards, the strongest player will double up.
And that could be bad news for the rest of the table.
And the river card. Oh, it's the spade! Runner, flush for Sundin to knock off Dennis Phillips.
Well, Sundin very lucky there to catch the spade. Phillips can't believe it.
Wow.
The best poker player is out, and the NHL PA Goals and Dreams Fund is $2,000 richer for it.
Take care, guys.
The man everyone thought was the favorite to advance is the first man eliminated from this NHL Charity Shoutout. The first table of the NHL Shootout featured some of hockey's electric personalities, from perennial All-Stars to Hall of Famers. But the person who stole the spotlight early was top poker pro Vanessa Russo.
When I bet fold.
However, as the night wore on, 6-time Stanley Cup winner Glenn Anderson began to show the table why he's a champion.
Wow. The river.
In the end, both Russo and Anderson would advance to the final table, but it was Glenn Anderson that finished on top.
Yeah, thank you. That was awesome.
Welcome back to the NHL Charity Shootout presented by PokerStars.net. There is the trophy, and now with Sundin's elimination of Dennis Phillips, everyone left is one step closer.
Matt, you can just sit around and wait to the final 2 now.
Our sideline reporter Heidi Androl is with the man Sundin just knocked out, Dennis Phillips.
Dennis, now coming in, most people would have had their money on you. I probably think you thought you were going to win this one. How does it feel to go out first?
Well, actually, now look at it. I got my money in. I was an 84% chance to win it. He made the call. He got the cards. That's poker.
Now, we know you're a big sports fan,
Absolutely.
a big St. Louis Cardinals fan,
Yes.
and obviously today, sporting the Blues jersey. How cool was it?
Season tickets for the Blues.
Very cool.
Meet some of my idols here. Oh, it was fabulous.
Wonderful.
Good guys, great guys. And
Right.
for a good charity. So.
Absolutely. Well,
Alrighty.
sorry to see you go so soon.
Okay, well, thank you.
That is tough for Dennis to swallow. Has that ever happened to you, Daniel?
Honestly, I play in some charity events, and first and foremost, it's about fun and raising money for a good cause, but being out first is never fun.
Action on Matt Sundin. Jack 7 into the muck. Eddie Olczyk now with pocket jacks. He coached in the NHL, 113 games behind the bench for the Penguins.
He was there for the not-so-good time.
Yeah, he calls for 600. Alex Ovechkin, who scored 2 goals in his first NHL game and has never looked back. King tray of clubs. And he makes the call.
Seems like Ovechkin's playing just fine from where I'm sitting.
King 9 of hearts from the small blind, and Jeremy Roenick. He calls. Murray Ungarin in the big blind with ace 5. He's in the family business of drilling and mining, and he will check his option. 4 players to the flop. It is 9 queen ace. Ungren with a pair of aces. Jeremy Roenick with a pair of 9s and a flush draw.
Well, that's a big flop for Roenick, and you know, every time he's had a hand like this, he's always the one betting, but this time, wow.
He does slow down and check. Ungren now with top pair. That's 600.
Well, he's got aces and wants to protect it.
That'd be 600.
Pocket jacks now in trouble for Eddie Olczyk, but he does make the call.
Well, it's a loosey-goosey call here with jacks.
I raise.
Ovechkin folds the worst hand. Jeremy Roenick now. A check raise to 2,500.
Okay, so sticking to that theme of aggression, he's flopped a big hand, the pair and the nut flush draw. No matter what his opponents have, he's in good shape, and look at this.
Ungren folds the weak ace.
So it looks like he got away with it. Got the ace out. No.
I'll call.
Oh, really?
Eddie Olczyk is tough to push off the hand.
You can see the frustration now. JR is thinking, really? You're calling me? Because I'm sort of bluffing here.
Turn cards at 10. Olczyk adds an open-ended straight draw. Roenick picks up a gut shot.
Question is, can I bluff Eddie O? Nope.
Oh, not this time. He checks.
Eddie O has a straight draw now and decides to take a free card.
All right, so the river card is a 6, and the pocket jacks hold up for Eddie. He has the check mark.
Well, these two have gone to battle before on the ice, and here at this table so far, and another one going to Olczyk.
Check, check. Jeremy figures I can't be good, but Eddie hasn't shown his cards. Now Eddie shows the winner.
Good hand, Eddie.
Murray Ungren and his pair of aces could have taken that pot. Ouch! But it's Eddie Olczyk doing the scooping.
Good one, Eddie. If I go all in, you call?
Yes, I believe I would have.
Really?
Roenick is shell-shocked.
Olczyk had to think about how he would have played that hand. That kind of analysis is what he's doing now for the NHL.
I'm a current hockey analyst on all the major networks for the National Hockey League. For me, my approach is why. You know, why did that happen, and how did it lead to the end result that we're talking about?
When you turn down chances, you don't get those second and third chance opportunities.
I think that's my approach, and that's kind of how I grew up watching hockey. Is I watch how they would get from point A to B. In poker, knowing your opponent, knowing their tendencies and their strengths and their weaknesses, I don't know if I can grasp it all, but I'll try to absorb and watch all the players and see how they play. It might be my lucky day. My goal is to get to the final table for sure. That's what it's all about.
I was a big fan of Olczyk when he played with the Leafs. He certainly has that competitive spirit. And if he doesn't make any major mistakes, he has a good shot at that final table.
Eddie, you've crippled me. Well, not crippled, but you've been my nemesis. You're getting back at my comments to you by taking my chips.
Eddie was with the Rangers when they won the Cup in 1994, ending 54 years of frustration for those New York fans. He's got pocket 4s.
What about my frustration? 1967. You know what that year marks? Last time the Leafs won a cup.
Oh, my. 600 is the call from Eddie Olczyk to his nemesis, Jeremy Roenick, with pocket trays.
I raised
These two have really gone at it.
A raise to 1,400.
Roenick trying to